folks, this is Spoon TV coming to you live from Grand Cape Mount County, to be exact. We are right at the junction leading to Liberia's biggest gold mining company, Bear Mountain. And of course, the purpose of our coming to Cape Mount is to investigate and bring out the facts surrounding news report about a pollution that took place at a river near the company called Mafaa River, where there was a spill in the river that caused the death of several livestock in the river, as well as some other animals, including dogs. And so we are here. We're going straight to the company and go straight towards where the river is to go and talk with the people there to find out exactly what happened. And so my name is Trojan Kiazulu, and I'm here reporting for Spoon TV from Grand Cape Mount County. Well, folks, Spoon TV is about 12 past 6 o'clock in the evening here in Liberia. And like we told you, we came on a fact-finding investigation here in Grand Cape Mount County, to be specific, the Bear Mountain Mineral Company area where the incident occurred. This is a town called Jikando. Invite meaning what opposite the town. We are now entering Jikando right here, where of course this incident is said to have taken place. So here we are. Some of the townspeople are, sort of looking to see what is it, but I'm sure they have heard that people were coming here back and forth after they heard about this particular incident. And so Spoon TV is here to find out from the people, as well as go to the site and see for ourselves, and then also talk to the town chief and other authorities concerning what happened in this town. All right, so we're in the town, and we've seen some supplies here, and we've just asked one or two of the town's people, and they've told us that these supplies were brought here by the company Bear Mountain to the people because of this water pollution that the chemicals. And we asked the people whether it is a usual happening that Bear Mountain would bring them supplies as such, including drinking water. But of course, it's just told us this is the first of the kind. There's an old man right here. Old man, how are you, sir?
All right.
You care to tell us your name?
Now, Freeman.
Okay. Mr. Freeman, I mean, does Bear Mountain bring you people water here?
No.
They don't bring you water?
No.
So this is the first time they're bringing you water?
Yes.
Okay, so why do you think they're bringing you water now?
Because of the pollution of the water.
Because of the pollution of the water.
Surely.
And so you're accepting it because you have no other place to drink.
No other place to get water.
So how the water now? What we talking about?
So the situation with the water is
Well, we don't know how it looks, because we know it's poisonous already. So we don't go around.
All right, folks, so we are at the river called Jikando, where this town is named after, and it's the river up the hill, or if you may, or the river up, that's the interpretation in the Vai vernacular, Jikando. This is the river, of course, where this all started, where, of course, the pollution that we talked about, which we came to do some fact-finding on, this is where it all started. This is where the fishes in the water were found dead. And then, of course, when the dog, as was reported, came to take one of the fish, the dog immediately died on the spot. And so this is the river right here you're looking at. And of course, this river, as we've been told, is running all the way down, of course, connecting to 12 different towns. 12 different towns. So beginning from here, Jikando runs through 12 different towns. And if this pollution is taking place here, it means those 12 different towns will be affected. And of course, that's the gravity of it. In fact, we will show you some of the fish that died already. They're still here. Even we're told the dog is still here. So we have that opportunity to show that to you. So we now go on the other side so you can see for yourself some of what has happened here because of the water pollution.
Wake up, Africa. Wake up, Africa. Wake up. Wake up, Africa. Wake up. Hey.
Who are we today? Who barely feed ourselves? Who are we today? Who can live like them? Who are we today living like strangers in our land? Are we okay? Are we alright? We still sleeping. Are we okay? Nothing changing. We daydreaming. Wake up, Africa.
I hear one of the sites of the company Bear Mountain, the gold mining company. And what you see here is the forest, the green trees, what you see right now in your picture. But if we come this side, what you see on this side are dead trees and of course the deposit of waste by the company. So every other tree or what have you that was on this end are dead. Just how you see the other side we showed you earlier, that's how this side was. But now you see it's like a plain land, a vast land just going. You see the trees that are standing, the remnants of the trees that are standing, but they are all dead. But they used to be as green as this one on this other end. So this is where the company, of course, deposits its waste, and it is some of the waste that used to spill to go down to other rivers, but since it has been blocked by the company to not allow the waste to sort of sift through to go to get into other rivers, but yet the reports you are getting is that the waste is still some way finding its way through to go to the Mafia River, for example, where the pollution has took place, for which we'll be investigating, for which we are here, in fact, investigating. So we just want to show you this side. This is the waste of the company, Bear Mountain. This is the deposit waste right here, and it has the damage that it has caused to the vegetation around this end as compared to the other side. So, all right, so we are back in the town, Jikano, and of course, some of the citizens of the town are here, including the town chief is also here to tell us exactly what has happened. Sir, could you tell us your name?
My name is Mustafa Pabai in Tanki in Jikano.
Okay, Chief Mustafa, tell us what happened here actually.
I think that yesterday we were here, but every day we can go to the other side. But we tell our brother them, we tell the company to help us to face the rule. Because when they roll sport, we can't get nothing here. Now. One way to affect, they not do it. So we are pour ourselves together. Every Saturday we can go there. So Saturday we'll go there, we'll be working, we'll see the people, they can check the water, they can't power by all, they can't take the water sample, they carry. But after 2 weeks now.
They usually come here to take the sample of this water.
Yes.
Okay.
They carry. In the afternoon, we'll not go over there now by 5 now, we're here, then we'll see there again, they come for the sample. Oh, once you're been here, you never do the one your papa. He said something happened somewhere. So we will now take care of the water now. Nobody go on the water. And Saturday and Sunday, Monday we were here, our brother to Kinjo. Then they call him money about 11 to Koma. Then they call him. They call him man Boakai. Boakai, he go there. Then he call here. He say, oh, plenty fish dying here. Where over there? I said, oh, we know I check here on the water. He said, now you go check the water. Nobody was here now. Besides that, two papas plus me and the Kelly. So I tell the Kelly, I said, then go to the waters. We're going to the water now. I see my other son. He found the water. Yeah. What happened there? He said, I see plenty of crawfish dying in the water. So he tell the picture, say, he bring it, he show it to me. Okay, what happened now? You now go so. We go so now.
So at the time, you are not checked this water, but people were reporting dead fish from other areas.
Yes.
You are not check your water yet to see.
I know I check.
Okay.
So the time the poker now, the time we get down on the water now, we see because the company and the chicken here, we have advantage. We can cross. When we cross, anything happen over here, then we look for it. They tell all that one. So we move from here now, we'll be checking, we'll reach to the pantry, the fish or in the water. After the water now full like this. They don't say eat the fish. They pay eat the fish and they pay you there. So right now, ou bring the report to the papier. He call the company, but the sales were up. That time they say they were in coma because that they play first. They call them, they go there. So they reach to Tierney, then they call the papier. They say we are here, but we coming when we come, we enter over there. Then they enter here. They go, they see the door. Plenty people back here yesterday, journalists, and this morning. That time that was not full. Plenty people were there.
Okay. So, what do you do with that water?
That water we can use. We can do everything with that water. The pond say we using in that water. The pond say, yeah, the pond water, the water can flow. You can't hear see.
Now, we heard because of this, some people wanted to pack up and leave because they.
Yesterday, anybody pack your road, yes. That boy man will not go. But all of us, we have decided to move from here yesterday. We'll go to the tower. Because from there, they say, door that. We have failed now.
All right, so we came and we saw they brought you supplies, rice, oil, water. What did they tell you? Why did they bring the supply? Who brought the supply in the first place?
The companies. The company brought the supply.
And so what did they tell you when they brought it?
They say anything happened then. But they will be getting off food because we are sitting in one place until the police are fun.
Did they tell you they are not the ones responsible for what happened in the river?
Yeah, they know what nothing. Nothing.
They say they are not responsible. I mean, it wasn't them. What happened with the river, they do not know anything about it. Is that what they told you?
Yeah, but they say people following for it. A lot of people, they will tell them if they are there.
Okay, since this happened, has any maybe county official from the government side, have anybody come here to you?
No. We don't see no government official. The journalists, they play this morning, they can't hear. Sing it. They were here.
How about the representative?
Nobody know I can hear.
Even when I want say we must be here until the final Latin. Because you're not safe for all. Now we not get power.
But so you don't have power, she say. So with this, I mean, where do you get water? Because it's raining now. Where do you get water to bathe, to do other things? Because I understand you depending on that river.
Yeah. Now the rain water. Now the rain water will come and bathe with it. The small water and give it to her, we will drink it.
You've heard what they've said here concerning what happened here. Okay, let me test my voice skill here. Yakune.
Ongo. It will.
Kasebe kamama. Okay, mewa mani.
Sinye kumwana se kumba sawa we. To mu be mu ma ko bi amukundo ba amwa miya. Belen kunu be mu amuta. Ma for mo animu bo ni mu ma wuro ni la. Be amu mu la ma kamba ya pa ani mu fa ta gbi. So ati ke mu ra ni mu bo.
Ke wa kwa ya jonu ba ke mo aiwo basa kumu mani.
Sinye kumwa mo bi bo mu ra re. Because one over quite a muba, come baby, Sina one and why I'm back for the Sada Bay and Mark of a Soma, I draft one door. I don't know. I'm not going to Soma, I draft so I don't know. I be Finman Bena, I draft on tea, and if I'm a Soma could be a 1 million, be very will be a. Like a one on one bear for Abbe Baker could wait now.
Okay, so you are made for maybe government officials and maybe other people. You are made for Anuye.
Ngwa ba fuadi. Kone akenu amani an malagu ke mako. Kekewe ani la ke mako. Ani swa ke wani mubu ni. Eba mi jibe ni mubu amoko ka mako jibe. Fe mo anu na mo ya le se be ya mo anu ko ro ji abang. Bang mi ko jife, mi jife. Ude mako abili pebe. Jime mu ude ma mi amia. Mo kwa wa. Kobia mu minya ko mu animu bu mu ba for na we government here ke mulo ke mumbasa ai na animu basa ke ba animu bu ni.
Okay, all right, so he is saying that what they're hearing is scary, and in fact the company has told them that they are investigating, just like others said, but they can't say right now whether that they are responsible, but they are investigating. But in the interim, that investigation is taking place, they're going to keep coming to them after every other day, perhaps to 2 days or so, to supply them with water. But they are afraid. They say, look, we got children. He's saying we got children. We got to cook. We got to bathe. We got to wash and do other things with the water. How much is that water going to supply us? How long is it going to supply us? And of course, the other thing is, well, we are afraid because there's nothing we can do here. So we are asking the government and other people to get us out of here because we are not safe. And that's what he's saying primarily here in Vi, the elder. By the way.